And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Pass to the captain. Here's Baller. Driving to the basket.
Number 77. First personal foul, first team foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
You know, when you look at his numbers this season, he's had a respectable number, 77%.
And the first one at the line is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's the closer. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Flash passes to Simpson. Here's D, guarded by Jackson. Here's D. The 19-foot shot, rebounded by Jackson. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Here's the closer, screened by Jones. Pass to Flash, beyond the arc. The shot off that time. Gotten their first 3 shots to go in for it to start off this game. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Now that we have a second, take a look at the teams that have scored the most points off turnovers over the last 10 games.
Just a terrific job over this stretch of forcing turnovers and capitalizing. They'd love to continue that trend.
The first one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Out to the wing. Here's the closer. Bangs home the trifecta.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Baller. 6 points for him. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. For the 3, hits the 3-point bomb. Baller's got 9.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Here's Flash. Buries it from about 10 feet away. Here's the captain. Pass to Goose. Here's Baller. There's a screen. He takes it in. Outside for Jackson. Here's the captain. Hasn't made one yet. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
Screen by Jones. From downtown. Here's Flash. Pass to the closer. Here's D. He had 15 points last outing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires away from outside. Jones, no luck. Gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Here's the captain. Count it, good. The captain's got his second basket.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Baller, defended by Jones. Baller passes to Goose, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And as the NBA season rolls on, GA, what's one of the biggest challenges this time of the schedule?
I'd say maintaining your level. It's so hard to be consistent throughout the season, and it's really about the mental side of the game. It's so tough to stay locked in.
He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw.
And they've been the more physical team offensively, seeking contact, looking to score in the lane, and getting to the line.
A big disparity in the free throws, and that's been a big boost to their offense.
Baller, that's good.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Pass to the closer. Here's D, guarded by Jackson. Here's D from down in the low post. It goes. Gotten off to a tremendous start. 7 of 7 here in the first quarter. Here's Baller. Off target from outside.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
The closer passes to Jones. Pass to the closer. Here's D. Hard to imagine, but the stats are tremendous as he averages close to 27 points a game. Good on the shot. Here's Baller. Puts up a deep three. That's no good, and he's 3 for 5. And for the Hoyas, they're coming off a good outing against Floyd.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
Now here's Jones. Shot clock at 6. Fires from way outside. Rebounded by Baller. Gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. The fader comes up empty here. That puts him at 3 for 6. Now the Hoyas with it, trailing by 10.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You've got to trust in the system.
And the rejection by Jackson. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
They're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time defense.
Magicians checked in for Jackson. The Hoyas also changing it up. Magician comes in for Rain Man. The Erasers subbed in for the closer. .139 left in the first. There's the pick. Just 5 on the clock. The shot by the Erasers. No good. Gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. And there's the drive. The captain passes the ball. Down low, here's Goose. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Here's the eraser. Stats on him, he's averaging 9 points a game. D passes to the eraser. Pass to D. Out left to the wing. The Hoyas need to get off a shot. And Flash gets it to go.
That's his second make in 7 attempts. Not the start he was hoping for.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Baller. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Baller's got 14 points for the game.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Lets it go from 11. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Leading by 10. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
Taking a look at the Hoyas, we've got Flash. The eraser is out there with Jones. Then it's Magician. And it's D in at the center, locking down the middle. Pass to Goose. Here's Baller. Stevenson outside. Here's Baller. Rebounded by Flash. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Here's Baller. It's hauled in by the Hoyas.
Well, if he can somehow get into a rhythm offensively, I think they could stretch this lead.
Here's Flash. He has 5. There's the pick. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality,
Take a break.
it just makes it more challenging.
No good on that one. Jackson, he's checked in for Stevenson. And he sinks the second. Here's Goose. His last outing, he had 8 points. To the left wing. This one for 3. Connects from 3-point range. 8 points for the captain.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Here's the screen. Magician passes to Flash. Here's D. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Here's Goose, defended by Jones. Inside, here's Magician. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
Here's D. He has 6. Outside, Jones gets the three-pointer to fall. Jones has got it back down to within single digits for the Hoyas. Pass to Bowler. To the paint, here's Magician, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Here's D, guarded by Jackson. That shot wide open. And it's 6 points for Magician.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Pass to Bowler. They set the screen. There's the drive. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And Jackson gets it to go. Jackson's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's the eraser. Pass to Magician. Five to shoot. The 3. Rebounded by Bowler. Bowler's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Puts one up, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul, first team.
And now here's a quick peek at the best rookie free throw shooters over the course of the past month. You take a look at Bowler, 2nd in the NBA. So great from the line.
He has been locked in at the line, taking complete advantage whenever he's got an opportunity to put points on the board.
Really knows how to get to the stripe. He converts at a high level there, a high rate, excellent concentration. He's got a really smooth, repetitive stroke. He's got it rolling.
And for the NBA, anytime there's a blip in the ratings, Clark, you've got those who will begin to criticize the state of the game. Do you find any credence there?
I think in many cases it's a bit of an overreach, an attempt to try to define something simply that's more complex, to have a simple answer for a complex situation. I do think the league is very much on the right track in continuing to listen to criticisms and then evaluate them on their merit.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
At the line for one, number 13.
Gone 2 or 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the 2nd quarter. Here's the closer. Pass to Magician. They grab their own miss. Here's D. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Goose, the pass to Ball. And power down the jam.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Jones looking for an opening to the inside. Here's Flash. Magician passes to D. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Magician passes the ball. Puts up a deep three. The captain, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Pass the Magician. And it's Magician with the rebound. Gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. It's good. Jackson's got 4 points this quarter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Hey, yo, right here, right here.
Pass to Jones. They set the pick. Into the lane. There's the closer. And a miss there on the triple. Gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%. Jackson, that's good.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Bowler. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the half. Here's Magician. Here's Goose. He has 5. Trained for 2 points. Goose has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Well, the hustle and the effort, the persistence, all of that paying off in a big way. And that's something that makes a coach smile.
Chalk up 2 there.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
The captain passes the ball. From 11 feet away, 6 feet out. It's deflected. 54 seconds left here in the second. Flash misses. Gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Here's Baller. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
And the Hoyas making a change here. Simpson's checked in. .41 seconds left in the first half of the game. Pass to Magician. Traps in the tray. Magician's got 14 points for the game.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, which should help them cut into that deficit.
23 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Baller. He's got 22. The shot from the low post is good. Baller's got 24. And that concludes the first half. Up by 15. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
Visiting team, 39.
Hello, folks. Still a ways off from All-Star Weekend, but let's first check in on who's in the running for this year's three-point contest.
No matter who makes it, I know all these guys. They're ready.
The final tally of votes soon to come, but there's still time to get your ballot in. now or never. Changing focus now to the tough first half for the visiting team.
Defensively, play like you care, that's all.
Well, there's also a talent gap, right? I mean, what can they do about that tonight?
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Baller having a dominant impact in this game.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Here's the closer. The captain out there with Jackson. Then it's Stevenson. That's Goose. And it's Baller in at the point. Hoyas moving the ball around. Here's D. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. He's got 10.
You know, he's been fairly productive, but it's going to take more, either from him or somebody else.
And for the Hoyas, Rain Man is out there with Flash, and it's the closer. Then it's D, and it's Jones in at the shooting guard position. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for him.
And guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
And the first one drops. He hits both from the stripe. Being 49% on the game. They'll take that. Stevenson is out there with Jackson. Then there's the captain. Then there's Baller. And it's Goose in at the 2 spot.
And while we have a chance, how about the numbers for Jackson? And he's among the top 15 in rebounding. Just a powerful presence in the paint.
And not only is he hitting from deep, he's doing it with great consistency. One of our league's most efficient three-point shooters. And for the Hoyas, we've got D. Jones is out there with the closer. And there's Flash, and it's Simpson in at the 4. Here's Baller. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
He's been knocking down free throws tonight, going 8 for 9. And that one misses. And here are the Hoyas now. 17-point game. Simpson, the pass to Flash. Here's the closer. There's the triple. Pass to Jones. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
Here's Baller. 28 points for him. Basket good. Baller's got 30 points.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Here's the closer. No good with the triple. Gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Baller passes to Stevenson. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Down low, here's Simpson, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
On the free throw, no good. Drawn 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. To the paint. And the dunk by Jackson.
Yeah, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me.
Treated the rim like it stole something from him.
The closer passes to Flash. And he banks in the layup. Flash has got 9.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball in rhythm.
And it's Stevenson finishing it off.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Hoyas moving the ball around. Here's D. Nice follow through on the fadeaway. 12 points for him.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Jackson from long range. It's hauled in by the Hoyas. Flash has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Jones. Out to the right wing. The closer passes to Simpson. Jones against Jackson. Flash. And it's off from 3-point range. Gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. One-on-one here. Here's D. There's the killer 2-handed slam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Pass to the captain. Now, here's Stevenson. Shot clock at 5. Fires the 3. Goose's shot is off. Gotten off to a very slow start from 3-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. The Hoyas shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Jones. The erasers checked in for the Hoyas. And so Jones nails both of them. Here's the captain. He's got 8. Pass to Bowler. Here's the captain. Here's Bowler. He has 30. Stevenson outside. Off target with his 3. The Hoyas have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the 3rd quarter. Here's D. 14 points for him. Here's the eraser, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Here's the captain, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Bowler. And the drought. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Shooting one. He is on one right now, carrying the offense. Just keep finding him.
Quite a few trips to the line in this one, and he's making them count, going 8 for 10 at the line so far. Magicians checked in for the captain. Magicians checked in for the Hoyas.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
The Hoyas have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Here's D, buries it down low. D's got 16.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Here's Goose. He has 7, got a piece of it, and so out of bounds it goes. And they retain possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Hoyas on D, down by 12. Inside, and it's Stevenson finishing it off.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
The eraser passes to Magician on Saturday, then on Tuesday.
And it's going to be home game after home game after home game for this group. So they got a great chance to string together a number of wins given how strong they've been playing.
First one falls for. And so he hits both. Getting blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Pass the Magician. To the middle. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. 8 points for the dude.
Great use of the screen. That's how you practice it and draw it up.
Here's Flash. 9 points in the game so far. To the paint, here's Simpson, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
And there's a minute 45 left in the third quarter. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
.144 left in the third. Pass to Flash. Here's D, guarded by Jackson. Simpson with the bucket.
Well, as for them being behind in this game, you certainly can't put any of it on his shoulders. He's been tremendous offensively.
1:12 left in the third quarter. Ball, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
Pass to Jackson. Here's Goose. Jackson passes to Magician. They set the pick down low. And it's slammed in by Stevenson.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Pass to Simpson. Here's Flash. Shoots the three. He can't get that one. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Up by 15. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. They got the Magician. Waller is out there with Goose. Then it's Stevenson. And it's the captain in at the small forward. Pass the Magician. It's Jones on the wing. Here's Magician. The eraser passes to Simpson. Just 5 to shoot. Hoyas moving the ball around. And it's D missing.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Outside, Jones. And he drops that one in.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Baller passes to the captain. Here's Goose. Pass to the captain. There's a good screen. Poke loose. And now the Hoyas on the break. Here's Jones, and it's blocked. Here's Goose. And now the Hoyas on the break. And Jones slams it home.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Baller passes to Stevenson. And out of bounds. The Hoyas will take it.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
The closer's checked in for the Magician. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Pass to D. Here's Jones. Here's D. And that comes off the assist by Jones. And that's 18 points for D.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Now Jones. Pass to the closer. Here's D. He's guarded by Stevenson. Count the basket. D's got 12 points in just the second half.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area, really keeps the defense honest.
And I tell you what, guys, I mean, with this combination of size and touch, he's a real threat from mid-range.
And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the home team had some words for his team over the break. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Trying to get something going. The captain with the bucket.
A reliable option he's been tonight. He's their safety valve for sure.
Now here's Jones. Defense is right there. Over to the wing. Pass to the eraser. Here's D. He's guarded by Stevenson. Clock at 4. Here's D. And too long on the shot. Gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. The captain passes to Magician. Going inside. Baller, that's good.
He's been incredible tonight. Seemingly scoring at will. Really powering his team forward.
Pass to Jones. Puts up a 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
After 1-3 in the first half, there's his second right there.
Gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Here's the captain. Gets an open look and hits. The captain's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Fourth personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Hoyas. Number 77. 1 shot.
And that one misses.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Pass to Goose. Good on the bucket.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
And it's D missing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Pass to Simpson. On the wing, Jones. Simpson, the pass to D. There's the screen. A 3-ball. Jones, no luck. Gotten 7 of their 8 shots to fall here in the fourth. A tremendous offensive outburst. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Flash is checked in for the Hoyas.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good. The Hoyas have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. And the shot goes in.
Hey, you'll take as many high percentage looks as you can get.
Here's Baller. Pass to the captain. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Stolen away. Here's Baller, defended by Jones. Pass to the captain. Buries the long-range jumper. The captain's got 20.
Boy, they need to ride him as far as he can take him because he is pedal to the metal right now.
Here's the closer. Here's Flash. Jacks up a three. Nailed from three-point land.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Here's Goose, defended by Jones.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
They set the pick. Takes it inside. Shot clock at 5. And it's Stevenson missing. Gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Got a piece of it. Here's D. Strong move off the glass. Here's the captain. .130 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Magician. Drills the three-pointer. Goose has got 9 points here in the second half.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Here's D. Got it to go off the glass.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
Gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. .46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Tries it from 19. Uses the glass to drop it in.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Book it.
Defensive foul. 5th personal foul. 2nd team foul. Shooting for the Hoyas. Number 77 at the line for one.
One shot. One shot.
And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Here's Baller. And so they get the victory here at home. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie Laforce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Baller.
Don't you know I'm loco?
Basketball on 2K Sports. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Anthony, and it's White in at the 4-man position. And it's Curry in at the 3, the small forward. Well, Stan, now we're around the midway point of the regular season. What's something you're keeping an eye on moving forward?
I'd say the trade deadline. This is the time of the season where the rumors really start to swirl and teams up. Understand their needs. I'm interested to see which teams will make a move.
Here's Baker, outside White. Blocked! Curry looking it over to the middle. And the basket by Mr. Moves.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
Here's Baker. They shoot again! Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now. Curry against Carter. Curry passes to Parker. Here's the general. Parker outside. Pass to Hall. 5 to shoot. The general. Off target with the 3. Gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Baker, the pass to Freak. Stolen by Parker. Here's Curry. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it.
I mean, what do you expect?